Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about some very special US pennies that can be worth big money. Yes, even though they're officially worth just 1 cent. These coins come from the Lincoln Memorial Penny series, and some rare versions and errors have sold for thousands of dollars at auction. We'll explore their history, show their values, and reveal the real money these coins have brought in. Let's get started. First up is the 1967 penny with no mint mark. Now normally this coin is very common. Over 3 billion of them were made by the US Mint. That means almost everyone has one somewhere, maybe in a jar at home, loose change in a wallet, or hiding under the couch. Most of these pennies are worth just a few cents if they've been used, and even the nicest ones you see at a store or online are usually only a few dollars. But here's where it gets interesting. A very tiny number of these pennies are worth thousands of dollars, and collectors around the world are always looking for them. The regular 1967 penny is easy to find. It shows wear from circulation, the letters are soft, and the copper has turned brown with age. In regular condition it might sell for 20 cents to a few dollars, which is still fun for someone just starting coin collecting. But the ones that are truly valuable are the rare survivors, coins that were saved in nearly perfect condition or struck in a special way at the mint. These coins are the ones that can turn a simple 1-cent coin into a real treasure. One of the most valuable types is called a special mint set or SMS penny. These were made for collectors, not for everyday use, and they have a shinier look and sharper details than regular coins. Lincoln's face is crisp, the letters are bold, and the coin almost looks like it just came out of the mint press yesterday. Imagine finding one in your pocket or coin jar. It would look like new even though it is over 50 years old. In fact, a nearly perfect 1967 SMS penny has sold at auction for around $5,500. That's the kind of money that can get a collector really excited. Auctions are where serious buyers and collectors compete, and that price shows how valuable a top-quality coin can be. Even more exciting are the error coins. These are pennies where something went wrong at the mint. Some 1967 pennies were struck with misaligned dies, which means the design was shifted so part of the motto or even Lincoln's face is pushed toward the rim. Others may have doubled letters, missing letters, or unusual marks. These mistakes are extremely rare, and collectors love them because no two error coins are exactly the same. Depending on how big or dramatic the mistake is, an error coin can sell for hundreds or even over $1,000 at auction. That's way more than the value of most ordinary coins in circulation, and it makes finding a rare error penny like discovering hidden treasure. While most 1967 pennies are not worth thousands, the super rare examples are highly sought after. Even today auctions sell these rare coins for big money, and collectors always hope to find one in the wild. Some people spend years searching through jars, rolls, and coin shops just to find a penny in perfect condition or with a strange error. Holding one of these coins in your hand is like holding a piece of history, and if you're lucky, it could also be worth a small fortune. So even if you just have a regular 1967 penny, learning about these rare versions is exciting. It shows how something as small as a 1-cent coin can become a real treasure if you know what to look for. Coins are not just money, they are history, art, and sometimes a way to make serious money. That's why collectors get so excited when they spot a shiny, perfect, or unusual penny, and why even a coin that seems ordinary could hold incredible value. Next up, 1972 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. Just like older pennies, the absence of a mint mark doesn't automatically make it rare. Coins without a mark were usually made in Philadelphia. Even in 1972, millions of these pennies were struck, so most of them are common and worth only a little money. In regular circulation, a normal 1972 penny might sell for a few cents to a few dollars if it's in really good and circulated condition. That means if you find one in your pocket or jar at home, it's probably worth just face value or a small amount more. But the story gets interesting when we look at the rare versions that collectors are hunting for today. Most 1972 pennies are simple, everyday coins. They show wear from years of handling, the letters are soft, and the copper color can fade to brown. Even a shiny 1972 penny without a mint mark is usually only worth a couple of dollars if it's not perfect. In coin price guides today, a regular 1972 penny in average circulated condition might sell for about 25 cents to $2, while a really nice uncirculated example could reach $5 or slightly more. So while it's fun to collect them, the normal 1972 penny isn't the type of coin that will make you rich. The real excitement comes from rare errors. Some 1972 pennies have mistakes that happen during the minting process, and these mistakes can make a coin extremely valuable. One common type of error is called die doubling, where letters or numbers look like they were stamped twice. You might see extra lines or shadows on letters in Liberty or the date. Another type of error is missing letters, where parts of words like "In God We Trust" or "Liberty" are partially missing or faint. There are also off-center strikes, which happen when the coin isn't lined up correctly in the press, leaving part of the design cut off or shifted. These error pennies are very rare, and collectors love them because no two are exactly the same. Depending on how dramatic the mistake is and how nice the coin looks, these coins can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. For example, some 1972 error pennies with strong doubling or missing letters have been sold at auctions for over $3,000 to $4,000, sometimes even more if the coin is in perfect condition and has strong copper color. Auctions are where serious collectors compete, and the prices can get much higher than dealer listings because buyers are willing to pay top dollar for rare and unusual coins. Even though the regular 1972 penny is not rare, these error versions show how a small ordinary coin can become very valuable. Collectors are always searching through rolls of coins, jars, and coin shops looking for something unusual. Some spend years hunting just to find one coin with a small mistake that could be worth thousands. That's why it's always a good idea to check your old coins carefully. If you find a penny that looks unusual, with doubled letters, missing details, or off-center design, it could be more valuable than you think. Today in 2026, the market for rare 1972 pennies is strong. Uncirculated coins without errors might sell for a few dollars to $5 or $10, but error coins in top condition can sell for hundreds or thousands of dollars at auction, depending on rarity and eye appeal. The key to value is how unusual the coin is, how clear the design appears, and whether it has been graded by a professional coin service. Coins that are graded and certified often sell for more because buyers know the condition is accurate. So while most 1972 pennies are everyday coins, the rare mistakes make some of them extremely valuable. Even a coin that looks ordinary could be hiding a big surprise if it has a special error. Collectors today are willing to pay serious money for these coins, which shows how something that started as a 1-cent piece can become a treasure worth thousands. Finally, we come to the 1977 penny with no mint mark. Like the others, this coin was part of regular circulation. Over 4 billion of these pennies were made worldwide, so most of them are very common. That means if you find one in your pocket drawer or coin jar, it is usually just worth face value or a little more. Even in nice condition, a regular 1977 penny is generally only worth a few cents to a few dollars, depending on how clean it looks. But there is something exciting about these coins that can make them worth much more, sometimes hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Most 1977 pennies you see are ordinary coins. They show signs of being used, like scratches, dull copper color, and soft letters. Even a shiny coin without a mint mark usually only sells for 25 cents to about $3 if it is uncirculated. That means it is important to know what makes a penny truly valuable, because only a very small number are worth a lot. One reason some 1977 pennies are worth so much is because of exceptional top-grade specimens. These are coins that are nearly perfect, with sharp details, smooth surfaces, and deep copper color. The Lincoln portrait is clear, the letters are bold, and the coin looks almost brand new even though it is over 40 years old. Collectors pay more for these coins because they are rare and the demand is high. A coin in this kind of condition can sell at auction for hundreds or even over $1,000, especially if it has excellent color and strong eye appeal. Another reason some 1977 pennies can be worth big money is because of errors. Errors happen when something goes wrong during the minting process. Some 1977 pennies have die doubling, where the letters or numbers look like they were stamped twice. Others have off-center strikes where the design is not lined up correctly in the press, or weak strikes where some letters appear faint or missing. These mistakes make a coin unusual, and collectors love unusual coins because they are rare and interesting. The value depends on how dramatic the error is, how clear the design is, and how well the coin looks overall. Even though the 1977 penny is common, error coins in excellent condition can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auctions today. For example, a 1977 penny with a strong die error or perfect uncirculated condition might bring in $800 to $1,500 or more, depending on the beer and the coin's overall appeal. Coins with deep red copper color and sharp details often get higher prices because they are more attractive to collectors. Auctions are the best place to see how much people are willing to pay for these rare examples, and sometimes prices can surprise you. It's important to remember that the vast majority of 1977 pennies are worth only a little more than face value. Most collectors are looking for coins that stand out, coins that are flawless, have strong color, or contain noticeable errors. Those are the coins that create excitement and demand in the market. Even a coin that looks normal at first might hide something special if you look closely, so it is always worth checking your pennies carefully. Today the market for 1977 pennies is clear. Regular coins are still worth a few cents to a few dollars, and collectors might pay a bit more for nice uncirculated examples. But if a coin has an error, is in top condition, or has deep red copper color, it can reach hundreds or even over $1,000 at auction. That shows how a simple 1-cent coin can become a valuable collectible with the right qualities. Every coin tells a story, and for collectors the 1977 penny is a coin that can surprise you with real value if you know what to look for. All three pennies, 1967, 1972, and 1977, were ordinary 1-cent coins at first. Most are only worth a few cents or a couple of dollars, but rare examples with special minting or errors can reach hundreds or even thousands of dollars. If you find one that looks unusual, don't ignore it. Check the date, letters, and design carefully, and consider having a professional coin expert examine it. Hit like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more coin value videos.